Today I want to talk to you about Twitter's new promote mode. I've been using Twitter's new promote mode now for the last 2 weeks. I'm still yet to be 100% convinced that it's right for me, but that doesn't mean it's not right for you. After using Twitter's promote mode now for the past 2 weeks, these are the stats that I've had. So people reached 21,500, followers gained 24, profile visits almost 4,000, and total tweets promoted to date 52. I mean, these stats aren't all that impressive when you look at them. As I said in my video last week, that you could almost pay £1 per 1,000 reach. So really, if I went on those figures, it's only really spent about £21. Now the price is £79 plus VAT. Obviously, if you're using this and you're not VAT registered, it's going to come up at 99 quid. So it's quite an expense. If I then compare this to my normal stats, so over here I've already kind of loaded up Twitter Analytics. So this month, in terms of tweet impressions, I've had just over 69,000, which is pretty good. It's higher than my previous averages. So you can see in October, reached about 20 and a half, September 27.7, that sort of thing. So really, on the face of it, 69,000 is pretty good. But when I look at, say, I was lucky enough to have Lana Spencer from The Apprentice, who's the Welsh winner last year, and she retweeted something that I posted earlier in the month, and that generated over 13,000 impressions alone, so definitely worth getting a tweet off her. So if you minus that from the 69,000, and then you minus the 20-odd thousand that I've been getting from Twitter's promote mode, you start to see actually it's had a little bit of an impact, but not much. Like I said, I was lucky enough to have this retweet over here, which obviously really helped. Otherwise, these figures would be again much lower. The other thing that I noticed, and I briefly touched upon this last week, was the type of content it was promoting. Now, I have to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought that, I'm not sure what I really thought, but say for example this tweet here, this is one I posted yesterday, a very tiny amount, it only promoted one impression from this post, but then I post up a photograph of a camera. I'm not linking to anything, it's not a video, it's not a GIF, that's all it is. If I click the stats, they've given a much higher kind of weighting to kind of promoting this sort of content above the others. Last week I said I posted up a Twitter poll, and that did really well as well. But again, look, this is just me retweeting a YouTube link, and again it's giving me a little bit of a reach, but not a lot. Since posting up my video last week on Twitter promote mode, I've had lots of tweets. I've even had a couple of video questions come in as well from people that kind of want to know more about this. So the first question that I received is from Anna Brees.
Hi Reese, I have got a question about Twitter's new promote mode. I have paid for Twitter advertising. I paid $20 and I had to pay VAT. How is this different from promoting a tweet? Because I just don't understand it.
So the fundamental difference between Twitter's new promote mode and traditionally promoting your tweets is that you're really handing over the reins to Twitter. So it essentially puts your account on autopilot. So it's really good if you haven't got the time to keep manually promoting individual tweets, and I guess it will allow you to focus more of your time on producing good content. I know certainly for me it's made me want to kind of tweet more to kind of see what this is actually doing, so I hope that helps. So the second question comes from Katrine Archer. So Katrine has asked, how are you able to track which promotions are converting if Twitter is doing a bit of everything? Well, essentially, it is quite difficult. As I was saying earlier on, you don't really know what content Twitter has promoted until it's being promoted. So you've really kind of left them in kind of full control of your account. Now, just off the top of my head, the only way to do this in terms of tracking individual kind of tweet conversion is to use Google's URL builder. So within Google, you can create a kind of customized campaign URL. So it's a little bit of work and it's a little bit time consuming, but if you've got the time, then do it. That will allow you to see in Google Analytics exactly how many visitors that you've had directly from an individual tweet. So when you create the Google campaign URL, you just put in the metrics. So it's social, it's Twitter, and perhaps a reference to the tweet or the piece of content that you've promoted. That will work too. That's pretty much the only way you're able to track this at the moment. So, like I said, it's still quite early days in terms of who's actually going to benefit from Twitter's new promote mode, but I hope you found this video useful. I'll be posting up another update around the same sort of time next week. So if over the next few days you've got any questions, then feel free to just tweet me at Rhys Gregory, or I'm sure you can find me on LinkedIn or Google my name, and I'll do my best to answer any questions that you might have. So I hope you found that useful. See you next week.